Welcome to Kitchen Bible Study. Welcome to Kitchen Bible Study. You know, it's a wonderful thing that we get a chance to have some good food. And the wonderful thing is that we get a chance to enjoy. So I have my roast. We have a roasted prime bone-in ribeye in my butter-crusted sauce. So now I just took it out. It needs to cook for about 30 more minutes. Cause the temperature in the middle needs to be at least 110, 115. I like it rare, but not quite that rare. So I'm letting it cook for a little bit more. And you're going to be here when we cut it. And we're going to cut it, and you're going to see that prime ribeye with all that juice is going to make, all that juice with the potatoes. Man, we get ready to eat good, aren't we, Tara?
Yes, we are.
That's what I'm talking about. We have Tara, Sister Thurman here. All right. And we have the chef. We've got Stan. I call him the crane, the chef. The chef is here. All right. Now, also we're going to have a basil romaine, apple, cucumber salad. That sounds pretty good. Now I'm telling you, that may not be something that you usually do, but I guarantee you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. So we're gonna put that together right now while we're waiting for the prime ribeye to get together. Yes, I can't wait to taste it. I can't wait to you all to see me cut it too. Yeah, I'm gonna cut them ropes off. He getting happy. I'm telling you, that stuff gonna be some good stuff here. Okay, now after seeing that, I might just do something else a little bit just to get some more. Put some more fat in there. But however, I can I cut off some of the fat earlier, but I can add some more of the fat back in to just get some more juice because I don't know. I just like that all juice from the prime rib that come all melt all down in there. I didn't see a whole lot like I like. But however, let's do this. Today, this kitchen Bible study is about God being your friend. And if you was there on Sunday, that's what we're talking about right now. All this week, we're talking about having God as a friend. God being your friend. God is your friend. Have you ever just thought about it? How good of a friend you are to God? How good of a friend are you are to God? Now, he has proven himself to you. Yes, he has. He has proven himself to you. But what have you done in his friendship? Huh?
Wow.
What have you done in his friendship? Think about it. If you really just concentrate on what I'm saying, God has always been there for you. And he called you a friend. He called the disciples a friend. And we reading from John 15. We're going to read the whole thing. This is Bible study. We're going to read the whole thing. You all know what we do. And you're all going to ask some questions, and whatever questions you have, come on, put them on the screen. But you can have some comments on the food too if you want, because we got that roasting. Okay? I'm gonna ask Burroughs to put the doggone the screen back up. Okay. I'm gonna have him fix the camera. Okay. Text Kaz and telling her to send out the link. Somebody sending that, getting the link. Text her, tell us not to. All right, there we go. All right, now, here we go. Now we're going to finish cutting these apples. See, I like that apple, Stan. When I put that apple in there, when you crush down that apple in that salad, it cleans that palate of all that other stuff, you know. And I know you've been up all night. You're probably tired. You're going to be dozing off here in a minute. He came on in. He's been working all night, cooking and going on. God bless your soul. I love it when people be trying to hold their eyes open. Hold by. I can stand up. My eye won't stay over. That's all right. Yeah, we done washed all our fruit, y'all. They're trying to sit up there trying to think about who gonna wash fruit and who not. So we done wash the fruit. You know, I get all kind of criticism, you know. People say all kind of things. I get all kind of things. You need to if the little tag is still on the line, that means you're not washing your lines before you start using your lines. Well, I don't eat the hull. Okay, all right now. All right now. So let me do this. But sometimes you do wash it and you just forget to peel that off. So y'all cut it out. Stop sending in me notes and saying stuff about how clean you are. And you're not even here to eat it and you're concerned about COVID. All right. Don't worry about that. Yeah, some of y'all should be glad it was COVID. Y'all got a break. Y'all got a real break doing COVID now. Y'all got a chance, especially if you got kids, right? You got a chance to send the kids home and be separated from your kids, and somebody else to take care of them for a while. You know, you got a break. You're a little sick, but you got a break. All right, now. So we've got this in. Now we're gonna put the salad in. I always put the romaine at the bottom. Now I've been letting it drain. Let it drain because it takes a while for it to drain. Oh, this is so good. Now this basil,
what about it?
It just adds something to that salad.
It does.
Watch. I'm just gonna take it with my hand and just crumble it up in there. I just went to the farmer's market right before we started here. Came straight here, and this is fresh as they get. Right here, that basil, and you look how green it is. See, because I just take it. I actually the romaine. I take it down so far until let's see here. All that good. I'm gonna put it all on there, y'all. Look at that. And I'm gonna give y'all some of the salad right quick. Well, you can taste it. It's ready already.
I know. Just like that.
Just like this. Just like that. Okay, Tara. Why don't you do this? Come on. Read it to us. Come on, read it to us.
So we're reading John 15, 1 through 19.
Right. Echo. Stop.
This is going to be reading from the NIV version.
Right, the NIV. Go ahead. Tara going to read John 15, chapter 15, so we can see how great God considers us to be his friend. Come on, read it for us. Bible study. Get that word in.
I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes, so that it will be even more fruitful. You are already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Remain in me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. If you do not remain in me, you are like a branch that is thrown away and withers. Such branches are picked up, thrown into the fire, and burned. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish, and it will be done for you. This is to my Father's glory that you bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Now remain in my love. If you keep my commands, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commands and remain in his love. I have told you this so that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be complete. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. You are my friends if you do what I command. I no longer call you servants, because a servant does not know his master's business. Instead, I have called you friends. For everything that I learned from my Father, I have made known to you. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you so that you might go and bear fruit, fruit that will last, and so that whatever you ask in my name, the Father will give you. This is my command: love each other. If the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. If you belong to the world, it would love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. That's John 15, 1 through 19.
Wow. Somebody get a word of hand now. Come on. Y'all get a word of hand. Now he said, I have what? I have what? I can no longer call you a servant, because why? Because a slave don't know.
His master's
A servant don't know his master's what? Business. I've given you my business. I've actually gave you my business. I've gave you everything that I know that my Father have given me. I gave it to you. You got the knowledge. You got the cell phone straight to God, just like me. So now you're my friend. Now, think about this. He even told you, now, if you want to measure a friend, there's no greater friend you can have. One that will lay his life down for you. I was talking to a young person, and she called herself saying something smart to me. She says, I ain't asked him to do that. She said, I didn't ask him to do that. And she thought that was funny. And I said, well, that's just the point. Cute mouth. That's just the point. You didn't have to ask him at all to be your friend. Wow. I tell you what now, if all y'all in here, if Elon Musk call y'all up, and all the trouble y'all see here, me and all that, y'all ain't gonna care nothing about that. Y'all ain't gonna mention nothing about Twitter that's bad or nothing. He call you up and say, I got a car for you because you're my friend. I have a car for you, Stan. I know you've been looking at some cars, but I want you to try out my latest electric car. And I just think that since you're my friend, and you be like, why did you choose me? I didn't ask you to give me no car. He calls you up, Tara. I don't know if you're gonna like this house, but it's the largest one I could find in Buckhead. They ain't robbing people in Buckhead now. I better say somewhere else. But and you didn't ask for it, right?
Right.
You didn't ask for it, but he got it.
Yeah.
Because he was your friend. I'm gonna tell you another story. This is just right, real story. The woman was on TV, and she was a police woman, and she had been waiting for a kidney for a long time, and they was talking to her in her uniform. A woman seen her. This woman seen her. Don't know her for no reason at all. She said, but it was something about the way she said it. I want to give her my kidney. I want to give her my kidney.
Wow.
Real story. ABC. Look it up. You'll see it. Just go in there and Google it. Huh? I want to give her my kidney. Now, the kidney did not match. It did not match. They went through the whole thing, and it didn't match the blood. But because she had wanted to give her that kidney, she went on, gave away the kidney anyway. She gave it to someone else on the list. They gave it to someone. She said, since she had made up her mind, because that would put the police girl up further on the list, and they still haven't met to the day. Somebody say amen.
They haven't met?
They haven't met. Haven't met yet. There's just one. She's in Texas, and the other one's in New York or somewhere apart, and have not met yet. Only on the phone, only via the story between TV.
So how did they see each other?
She saw her on TV.
Oh.
They was covering a story about waiting in line for organs.
Oh. Wow.
And when she seen her, she said just something about it. I just wanted to give it to her. And you could see her. They had her in her gown where she was giving away the kidney. Huh?
Wow.
So to answer that smart person, I didn't ask God to die for me. That's the point. You have a friend that just seen you in need. Somebody said, look at God.
Look at God. Right.
Let me tell you something now. You have a friend. You have a friend that care about you and haven't required you to give nothing back. Not nothing but what? What do you say he command you to do?
Remain in him?
What he said command you to do? He command you to what? Love. That's all he wants you to do. Love one another. Love one another as I have loved you. Come on now. Y'all better stay in Bible study. He said, just stay in my word. Now I got you. What is he saying when he says stay in your word? He's saying stay in your word because I want you to understand your birthright. I want you to know what your birthright is. You don't know what your birthright. You're running around here. How you gonna know what your birthright if you don't see what I wrote down for you? And the suffering that everybody done died to make sure you have this. Now I'm making my dressing. I'm doing the oranges and I'm doing the lime. And right now I'm getting these 2 salads prepared for Crane, and I just gotta call her Tara because I like that. I like your name, Tara.
I'm glad.
I love your name. It's because it says Tara. Tara. Y'all better get out of the way because I'm coming through. That's what I'm saying. And let me tell you, she's sure coming through. Lord, we're so happy to have him. Lord, we bless this food. We bless this day. We bless this word. And we know it's always prayer time over here. Everything coming here is blessed and everything going is blessed. And we bless this salad. We bless this food. We bless this day in Jesus' name. We love you. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, now, here we go. Let me get your dressing. Let me finish this dressing right quick. Put a little olive oil. Oh, I already got olive oil now. I'm put a little salt and pepper. This is the pastor's dressing. Just made the dressing. Pastor's dressing. Got to put a little kosher salt. Please do not use iodine salt. Please don't. And the chef, there's something different about kosher salt, isn't it, chef?
Yes, it is.
All right. Okay. All right. It's if you're gonna have salt in your food, you want to make it taste like the restaurants you love to spend all your money in, and they charge you too much. But and I won't say they charge you too much. They do charge you too much, but sometimes they charge you because you can cook at home, but you just want them to come out and serve you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
So sometimes it's okay to go out and have some fun, But if you want it to taste like that at home, they're using what kind of salt they using, chef? What kind? They using kosher salt. That's what they using. They ain't using that iodine salt. I ain't talking about busy bees. Oh, we're not talking about busy bees. Y'all, come on now. Lord have mercy. We talking about all our soul food restaurants. We don't know what they use. It be good though. So it does be good. So we're not gonna talk about it, though, Lord. Praise the Lord. Anyway, let me put some dressing on it. Put some nice dressing on this stuff, man. Okay, I forgot one little added thing. Oh my God, no, I can't do that.
Goodness. What did you do?
Oh my soul. Look here. Gotta put that dasher with gall on them. That dasher with gall, because that just bring it all together. And this is gonna be a good one. This is like my preferred salad when I can't get no other salad. Don't feel like doing it. It's so quick. You see how quick it is? And just drown it in dressing because you can drink that dressing. Nobody ain't gonna be mad at you. Just turn it up. Just turn it up. Just turn the bowl up and just enjoy yourself. All right, now just drink the dressing. Just drink the dressing. You know your country, trying to act like you're all sophisticated, trying to act big when little become you. But anyway, but the good thing is, I love John 15 because, and that's why I just say John 15. I love it because it really breaks it down. Because he's telling his disciples right before he get ready to go down there and lay his life down, how to be. He's giving them some tough love. At the same time, let them know I love y'all now. I love y'all real much. Y'all get ready to have, they're going to persecute you. Right? You heard what he said? They're going to persecute you too now for my name's sake. They're gonna come at you on every side, but I'm going to be right there with you because I'm your friend. You got the friend, not what a friend we have in Jesus. You got the friend we have in Jesus. All right, there y'all go. Do y'all want some black pepper on top?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Got you some black pepper. Okay,
It's right
right there. Boom, 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 boom. I had to cut the Christmas music off because they was competing with us too much in our verbal, but we can put it back on. Some Christmas. Echo, play some Christmas jazz. Yeah. Okay, good. That way they ain't got to be talking and running their mouth. All right, good. Now, what do you think about the salad?
Right.
Good stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah, you got your knives there if you want to. I just breaks it up with my hand. But I really want you all to understand it. Look at us. We're sitting here getting some good food. We got the roast in here, and now we got the green beans. Now, all I did with these green beans, I want to bring it over here where y'all can see it. All I did with these green beans is I just put some mushrooms, and this is your snap peas, the sweet snap peas, and just regular green beans with some mushrooms. I put some minced garlic and some seasonings on it, salt and pepper and garlic, and some kosher salt. And they're good like this for me because I like them to be kind of crunchy. I can eat them pretty much raw, but this just takes all the bite out of it. I'm just gonna.
So those are sweet peas in the pod.
Huh?
Those are your peas in the pod.
Yeah, in the pot.
Mixed with green beans.
That's right. Exactly. No, snap peas. Let me just taste a few before I give them to you. So I don't want y'all to be too green. I know I like it.
Yeah.
Crunchy, you know.
Right.
I want y'all to taste it like I eat it. Okay? You know. Tastes like just like I eat it. Well, that's a nice woman right there. Women usually they get put their plate down and start eating. They usually put their plate down and start eating. That girl got home training. Got home since she gave it to him. Ain't that nice? I just love to see folks that know how to act. You know, to come over your house, don't know how to act, drink up your last Coke. You know. Now, welcome into my home. I'm not going to play with you today. I'm going to tell you, you know, when you have good times like this, when we come together like this and we're talking about the word, what can be better than getting some good food in your recipes, your life recipes, along with your stomach recipes, your natural recipes? Huh? Isn't that nice? Don't you love it? Okay. I want to hear what it tastes like with the peas.
So this is really good. I never really ate snap peas like this.
Snap peas, yeah.
From the box.
There you go. Snap peas right there in the hole. You ain't got to just and it's so good for you. Look up all the health nutritions of snap peas. Seriously, you know, it's good stuff for
Very
you.
good.
Yeah.
And what were they sauteed in?
All I did was saute in olive oil, salt and pepper, and some garlic powder and some garlic, minced garlic. And that's it. Pretty much it. I throw a little something else on it, but it's good.
Very fresh.
And all of the vegetables and stuff come from the farmer's market?
All of them came straight from the farmer's market. I went right today and got a handful, and they're so good. I got to give me some of those. I'm sorry. I gotta just chow down on that. And the mushrooms, they just add a little meaty taste. You know, that's why I just put just less than a handful of them in there, because that's like, you know, you got all this meat coming. You don't need a whole lot of meaty taste when you get ready to eat today. That is perfect. And those snap peas are so sweet and crunchy. And just crunchy in your mouth. And don't overcook them, please. Don't stop overcooking stuff. You're gonna be all right. Eat stuff as raw as you can, and don't put vegetable oil on this, and don't put butter in there. Just olive oil. So, could y'all taste the basil in the salad?
Of course. It's there.
Well, that's the one thing I love about the Camp Farmers Market. So when I go to Kroger's or Publix, I give you something about this. I got it right. It's hard, I mean. For this right here,
You're right.
almost $4. For this,
It's not fresh at all.
for this. Huh.
Yeah.
Right? Thyme. Right? Give y'all some real stuff, man. This was $1.69. The basil. $1.69 or $2, something like that. Not much more. This is your deal, which I always like having deal, because if you cook fish, nothing helps fish like this. Deal, fresh deal. Oh my God. All right, cool. Now, and that little thing y'all saw with the thyme in it, $1.49. And it's fresher. It ain't, in a plastic thing. It's all out there piled up. Come get you. Come get me. Come get me. Take me home. Same thing with cilantro. And the reason why you ask, because you can taste the difference in the freshness. You can taste it. You can taste it. It's from the farmers. It's fresher. You want to get it as fresh as you possibly can. You know, some of these farmers now go to the Camp Farmers Market that are local, within 100 miles or under 1,000 miles from getting your food. And which is, I mean, that sounds like something big, but since y'all buying uncaged chicken eggs, whenever egg ever worried about whether that was caged, they still got their own sentence. It's still, the sentence is still the same. Y'all fatten them up to kill them. They all got a death sentence. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna live better before they die. I mean, I guess the one that walk around not knowing they're on death row and think they free, they get better meat. I don't get it. That's me. If I don't logically undo it Don't worry about it. I'm not being mean, but you are eating your chicken. So it make you feel better to let him run out and get something else you don't want him to have and eat it. That's fine out in the field. I'm sorry. This is my appetite. I love fresh green. So I'll enjoy myself while we're waiting for a prime rib. I've got to get that temperature up to at least 110. That's all I want. Because prime rib is tricky. I like for it to be red, rare, or medium rare. And you can overcook so easy. Plus, when you take it out of the oven, it's going to get up to 125 anyway, right? Once you set it and let it rest. And it has to rest. So I put it on a lower fire to 125. I started out at 450 to crust it on the outside. And you can see that browning. And
So, Brian, back to your message on Sunday. You had mentioned in conversation to me that we haven't been, oftentimes we're not a good friend to Jesus or to God.
right.
So what do you think he expects from us as a friend?
Well, that's just it. That's the whole point. Good point. Good question, girl. And excuse me. I don't necessarily try to quantify our friendship toward God because he doesn't. But I guess from the conversation, you have to think about how much do you trust your friend God? And you got all this anxiety about what tomorrow is going to bring. Am I going to be able to keep? Am I going to have a relationship? Am I going to get married and be in love? Am I going to? Is my kids going to be all right? You know? Am I going to have enough money to retire and start working? Because I'm tired. I can stop right now. Most folks, right? The lotto line be so long sometimes. I'd be like, my Lord. I mean, really, all y'all really think y'all that lucky. But at the same time, we've gotten so trusting to stand in that line. Some people stand in line for 30, 40 minutes or more when that thing got almost to $1 billion. Because they not even so much thinking that they was lucky, just a chance that they might be. So they trust that more than God telling you, I got my eyes on the little bitty bird, the little bitty sparrow riding around. Why are you worried about it when you got me as a friend? What are you doing? You don't trust that I can heal you? That I can make sure I can open up your eyes so you can find all the money you've been missing? It's only because the question that we asked in the other Bible classes, I asked you, I said, if you knew for a fact you couldn't fail. Because if you got God on your side, that's really when you really get faith down to faith, that's how you think. You can't fail if you really understand how great of a friend God is to you. Now, okay, let's look here. Good question. Now, let's check the temperature. I don't like opening the oven. You know what I'm saying? I don't like opening the oven. that does something to the meat and just all that. I can tell non-cookers, they don't know how long it's gonna take to do anything, so they keep opening the oven so the meat get dry. The whole system just throws it off. So try not to open the oven too much, And I never sit it out on the counter. When I check the temperature, I usually check it right here so it won't stop cooking. So I'm gonna do it the right way now. Oh, that looks so beautiful! Oh! Let's see where we at now. Come on, baby. Come on up there. Come on up. Come on up. It's done! Yay! That was good from the top too. Because down there by that bone. That's it. Wow. Hey, called it just right, did I not? 25 more minutes, the thing buzzed off and it was ready. You gotta know what you're doing around here, man. I'm not bragging. Yes, I am.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna put this out here where y'all can see it. I'm gonna move this wonderful, gorgeous salad with the apples in it. Did it taste good crunching down on apples every now and then?
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
It opened me up.
Yeah. Thank you.
I thought apples are good too, like in the morning.
Yep, it's just like
coffee.
yeah. Glad you said that because that is so true. A lot of people don't know that, and I did not know that until my later age. Not that I'm old, but anyway, don't laugh. I'm not, but I found out that eating an apple wakes me up just like a cup of coffee. Really, you can bite an apple. Try it. That's all I say. Just try it, especially if it's cold at the refrigerator. It's even more. I don't know what it is about a cold apple in the morning. The only apple I can't eat that's really, really cold is the green apple. I don't know why it hurts my teeth. Every now and then I can, I like them just room temperature, like get them off the tree.
I do too.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Will you?
So what's the crust made of?
Good question. Now, what I done, you saw me. I took some thyme and some rosemary, fresh from the farmer's market that I just showed you, and I peeled it off the stem. I usually leave the stem in there, but this is for this mixture. And I put some garlic, a clove of garlic, and I put a little minced garlic in there as well because I love garlic. Some black pepper. And I put some butter, like a whole stick of butter or so in there. And I put some olive oil. And I blended it up and made this nice concoction you see here on there so that it could do what you see now. It's cooked and brown it. And now it's resting. That's what it's doing now. It's resting.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it has to rest. And we're going to cut it in just a minute. Hold on. Oh, man. But, however, oh, man. Open that door down there for me, for them. For my and them. But we're so happy that having God as a friend is an everyday occurrence and that you don't have to ask. You don't have to ask. And if there's one thing that's more important than anything that you get out of that, is that how good of a friend have you been to those that you consider to be your friends and you've been disappointed in them?
Right.
How good of a daughter were you to your mother? How good of a daughter are you to your mother? How good of a son were you to your father? You're talking about your dad all the time and what he didn't do. didn't show up, whatever the case is. Well, how good of a son were you? What did you do? What did you do? And a lot of things you didn't ask your mother to do. She did it, right? She did it out of love, just like God. Where do you think she got that from? She got that from God.
Right.
Huh?
So we didn't ask to be here.
You didn't ask to be here either. So to say you didn't ask God to do that later on in life, you missed the whole boat. You missed it. So having God as a friend will help you operate in a different realm of understanding. You know? And it's almost like a credit card once you really start thinking about it. Because now you know for a fact your charges is not going to be rejected. It's impossible. But God said, he said, you know what? I'll forgive you 1,000 times a day. All right. This is just unbelievably here. I think it's rested for enough time. I'm trying to wait for Stan to come on back, and so he can see me cut this thing. So now, when you cut it, I'm gonna let it rest about 2 more seconds here, and then we're gonna be ready. We ain't not even an hour. We good. We good. We're not gonna hold you long, but if we cut this, I like cut it on that bone, but I'm gonna cut this right here. I'm gonna cut this bad boy right here. Here you go. Here you go. I cut it with the bone too.
So why do you tie the meat?
Most of the time you have it when you tie like that, when you're stuffing it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because you don't want the stuffing to fall out.
Mm-hmm.
And when you tie it like this, it helps hold it together, all your seasoning, because I got a lot of seasoning in there. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this right here. I'm gonna use my knife. I'm gonna use my knife. I'm gonna use my electric knife. Because, oh man, that junk there. See, you can always go back and throw the steaks on the grill and do whatever you want to do, Tara.
Right.
You know, always throw the steak on the grill or whatever. You can. I ain't gonna let y'all fall asleep, so I'm telling y'all
I'm
right
not
now.
going to sleep.
I got
I'm
y'all.
thinking.
I got y'all.
I'm not asleep.
I'm gonna make y'all wake up. I ain't gonna fall all asleep on me. There you go. You look at eyeball.
Don't do that.
All
I'm not.
down.
I'm not.
All right. Here we go. Y'all know we joke over here. We have good times, and you know, we know how to love each other and forgive each other for falling asleep and everything.
Oh my God.
But however, we got it though. We got it. Now listen, take it out. All right, here you go. Oh God. Look at that. Now, that's prime rib right there. That's prime rib. That's the way you want it to look. That's the way you want it to look. Right there. I'm going to cut this one right here on that bone. Look at that. Nice. A lot of people like to get their, the bone taken out. I like that bone. Something about it. It just does something for me. That's prime rib. That is best. All right, let me give you a little plate. Let me give you a little something. You want the same plate?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it.
That stands.
Give you a little bit more. Yours a little more done. So,
Yeah, for sure.
you got your plate? Give you the outside crust. How about that? Here you go. Let me give you some potatoes. One potato. Kaboom. One carrot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put you a potato in there too, Stan. A carrot. And y'all can tell them just how good this is. I got your knife. I gave everyone a knife. The knife right there. Cut me a little piece. Cut me a little piece of this.
So for that want theirs cooked a little more,
All you do
how
is
do you cook it in the middle and not dry like that crust out?
you can just, all you got to do is just continue to cook it. Cook it for about 30 more minutes. And you'll be all right. But it's going to be brown on the inside for the most part.
Not dry?
What do you mean that can dry? That can dry. All right? You like it?
Yeah. Good.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you for coming. And remember, let me finish showing. It's not what a friend you have in Jesus. It's how you have a friend. It's so good. You have a friend in God. Come on back Sunday. Thank you. We love you.